Still can't hear on the web. Sarah.
A reminder, before you speak into the mic, just make sure you switch it on so that way the Zoom participants can hear you okay. Yeah, and then
Ready to go?
are you ready?
Somebody make a phone call to David Rado,
David
find out
Rado?
we're gonna have a general council here, this meeting. This is the only meeting really actually you need to be.
Is he on the
David
agenda?
Ray is online with his hand raised.
So you go there, participants.
I can't see. I can't see those names.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, David Laredo is part of the attendee group. There you go.
There he is. Okay.
Feel safe now.
Apologies, I was not able to log on as a panelist for some reason.
And then go ahead and just promote Stephanie Locke just in case we lose connection here in the building.
She under
No, you need to promote her to a co-host. Can you? Okay, let me go ahead and promote her to co-host.
So
Hopefully we conducting training today, huh?
Well, I had that to go on the agenda for the last meeting, but it's not on there. And that is the getting an update on the rehabilitation project because there were some finances on that. Do we know why that?
So that way if we lose connectivity in this building,
That's
the recording
you can
still
add
records.
at the end. And because someone's not here,
yeah.
I was gonna ask that same question, thing and stuff on you.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Okay, so we're ready to go. Okay, this is meeting of the Finance and Admin Committee. It's Monday, April 10th. It's 2:00. Can we have a roll call, please?
Director Edwards, Director Eisenhart,
Here.
Chair Anderson.
Here. Are there any additions or corrections to the agenda? Anybody? Dave? Nope. Okay. Comments from the public? Do we have anybody who'd like to speak? Let's move on to the action items. The first is the adoption of the committee meeting minutes, April 13th. Are there any comments or questions from the committee members, or directors?
Move approval.
Second.
Okay, let's have a vote, please.
Director Eisenhart,
Aye.
Director Edwards,
Aye.
Chair Anderson.
Aye.
Minutes are adopted 3-0.
So the next item is a recommendation to authorize the GM to enter into a contract with Scharf and Wheeler to provide drawing support services. That is presented in your packets, and this is going to be presented by Maureen Hamilton.
Good afternoon. The ASR facilities have been developed over the last 25 years. We have situations where some project designs have begun before other project constructions have finished. Some of the drawings are slightly out of sync. In addition, we've had multiple small projects installed over the years whose as-built drawings were not incorporated into the main design set. Having accurate drawings is important for safety. We need to know what's where when you dig. And it also minimizes the cost of change orders for unforeseen conditions. When you dig and you find, oh, there's a pipe here, we have to reroute. Both the designers and the contractors will charge extra for that. We need an expert who can make the drawing modifications and updates and using AutoCAD standards and doing them in a maintainable and supportable way. We don't have that expertise in-house. I put out an RFP in February. I contacted 11 designers in the area. We got 3 responses. Schaff and Wheeler was very qualified. They're a consulting civil engineering firm who's been in business in Northern California since 1985. Their Salinas location did the civil design for the Marina Coast Water District Regional Urban Water Augmentation Program, RUAP, and Monterey One Water's Pure Water Monterey civil design. So I'm asking that the board authorize the general manager, or I'm asking that the committee recommend to the board that the general manager be authorized to enter into a contract not to exceed $30,000 to begin the process of getting our drawings updated. Are there any questions?
I have a question. So would this budgeted amount not to exceed 30,000 cover complete as-built drawings for all ASRs?
It would be for the 4 ASR wells we have across 2 different sites. And we won't know if it'll cover the full amount until we really get in there and have an AutoCAD expert take a look at the source files we have.
Any other questions from directors?
So you did, what, 12 companies I heard?
I reached out to 11, yes, sir.
11? And you got 3. Have we had this work done before?
The way it works is the designers create a set of design drawings. The contractors, what you call redline it or mark it up when they're doing construction. And then the designer issues a set of record drawings.
Okay, but what I'm trying to get to is, this has been done before, haven't it?
Not with the suite of ASR projects that have happened over the last
Okay, so
25
it's
years.
completely new. So the last person that did some work for us, it was you?
Mhm.
So, we're making you go out and get some help now?
Yeah.
If you did
Oh,
it before?
did I do that? Did I do the
Yeah.
AutoCAD? No, I'm a hack. You don't
Okay,
want me doing
okay,
that.
Okay, so this is the first time we're gonna get all this work done. Okay,
We're gonna dot the i's and cross the t's and make sure we have a really accurate set.
okay. Contract lady, the one that did this contract.
Yes.
She's not available?
I wrote the contract.
You wrote the contract?
Well, I didn't write it from scratch. I took our
Okay.
contract and modified
We
it.
have somebody on staff to look at these contracts.
But
I was just looking at this one, when I seen drug-free workplace, we can have somebody sign off on the certificate that they have in it?
my understanding is the signature is no longer required. We met with Suresh not long ago to discuss that.
Okay,
Directors, we do receive digital signatures in this days now, so a wet signature is not required.
okay, I know, I'm just saying, I was surprised to see in the contract, a drug-free workplace, if that's what we're requiring. Is that our,
Yeah, yeah.
how we do? Okay, good job.
Yeah, it's always been part of the contracts.
Okay. Whoever doing the work did that contract good, because I see everything in it, so. I know she didn't forget something. Good job.
That's Simona
That's all I have.
Voswacher.
So just a point of clarification, I'm understanding that you do this so that you're not infringing upon any place that there's already a pipe, so they don't route something incorrectly, so they make sure that they know where they are, don't cut something, et cetera.
That's
Makes-
correct. And also with electrical is the one
Yes,
that
yeah,
bothers me.
right.
Oh, really? So that's gonna be part of the drawings, the electric.
Yes, the conduits are the ones that makes everybody twitchy.
Okay.
Nobody has
Yeah.
to hit an electrical conduit.
Yeah. Makes absolute sense to me. Any other questions?
I have one.
Okay,
If you look at the contract that was proposed at page 17 pages, so we're gonna go to page and I have to confess, I didn't read every word, but if you go to page 11, near and dear to me is the fee schedule.
Yes.
And this is just nitpicky stewardship stuff, but I haven't seen, and I could be mistaken, anything in the contract or the fee schedule that addresses travel time. And the only reason why I bring that up is you went out of county. So between traffic and then traffic, travel time could start banking. And it's not clear to me if for example, if the principal project manager, whoever she or he is, bills at $275, are we paying $275 for them to drive?
No, sir, I am a firm believer in not paying consultants to drive. We'll have our meetings remote if we need to, or I'll piggyback on a meeting where Andy's already in.
Oh, they don't
Local.
site? They don't come to the site?
It's about taking the drawings and the red lines. They're not excavating.
Oh, really? They don't, no visual.
Well, I need the drawings to match the dimensions from the red lines. I need them to cross-check all that, but they're going from one set of marked up and looking at the AutoCAD source and making sure those work. It's not a field measurement because so much of it's buried.
Oh, I did not understand that. So the travel time was a non-issue. I have no further questions.
And just one more for me. You put a time limit on this?
I'm going to be the bottleneck on that. So I haven't put a time limit on it. My goal is to get this off the ground as soon as possible. So if any additional budget is needed next year, I can get it in next year's fiscal budget. The $30,000 is going to depend on staff time and our ability to give them a package. Here's the drawing we have in question. Here are the projects we know about and the red lines. Please merge them. They give that back to us. We review it. So their time in their proposal to return drawings, I believe, was 2 weeks. And it often works that staff is the bottleneck on that.
Yeah, I just want to know because even if it's $30,000, I love for it to last a full year, but I don't want them sitting on their hands, thinking we got other work for them to do and pile up. So that's why I asked that.
They won't, and I'm a real good driver that way.
All right, good.
Good, Madam Chair.
okay. No more questions? Can we have a motion?
I'll move to approve the not to exceed 30,000 expenditure for the as-built drawings.
I'll second it.
And again, this is for all 4 ASRs on the 2 sites.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, let's have a vote, please.
Director Edwards,
Approval?
Director Eisenhart,
Aye.
Chair Anderson.
Yes.
Motion passes 3-0.
Oh, yeah, okay. So the next item is an action item on the water conservation equipment that we buy occasionally, stock up on for the water savings time and all that business. Stephanie?
I am here.
Yeah.
Hi, this item actually is going to be presented by staff at the office. Kyle Smith is there to give a presentation. I'm here if there are questions that I need to answer.
And also, if I may, before we start, Stephanie, are you able to stick around to the end of the meeting, or do you have to go after
Sure,
this?
yeah.
Oh, that'd be great, thanks.
Good afternoon, directors. This is for conservation equipment. At our events that we go to throughout the spring and summer, we give out shower heads, hose nozzles, moisture meters, as well as throughout the course of the year to homeowners and property managers to meet our water efficiency requirements. So we are asking for $13,000 to restock our supplies.
Yeah, I have no questions. I mean, maybe the one question would be, is this particular request because I'm new, sorry, in line with previous requests for the same purpose?
Yes, I mean, this one in particular is a little bit less than we've asked for in the past.
Sure is.
Yeah,
A lot less than they asked for. So,
we've been shopping around.
oh, good. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. And my only question, I see some of this education and outreach. What is on line one? Water savings playing cards? Now, what'd that look like?
It is a deck of cards. I can get you a couple of examples we still have left over, but it's a deck of cards with the 4 suits are broken into water savings, indoor, outdoor, in the kitchen, and in the bathroom.
How do I get me one of those decks?
Well, I want to see it deck after the meeting.
I will.
And they're actually so great that during our atmospheric rivers, and I actually dropped a bunch of them off at the Carmel Youth Center where they had a warming station set up in the charging station.
Good
Okay,
idea.
Do you have this cutting mat? You got a sample of that so I can see it?
Yes, we do.
This is the first time if y'all been ordering, this is the first time I've seen
This would be the second or so time we've ordered these.
okay,
You know, we're looking for some unique things. There's
right.
year after year, it's the same.
I don't mind it, when this stuff is presented to the board, bring in a copy, a sample, so we
Okay.
can see it. Or, touch it, feel it,
Yeah.
see it, and then we know where the money is going, so,
Will do.
okay, good. No other questions on this one?
I have a question. How do the shower timers, how can you put them in your shower? Do they stick to a wall?
Yeah, they have a suction cup on the back of
Okay.
them. So it lets you spin it around. It's a little hourglass, 5-minute timer.
Good idea, actually. Thank you.
And this is probably gonna be on consent, so I can't ask y'all to bring in these samples and show them to the public while we like in the setting like we are in now.
I will bring in some next time.
Okay, I appreciate it. You need to to sell me, hey.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, remind me of your name again.
Kyle.
Kyle. We like our swag.
Important. Yeah. Thank you very much. Any other questions? Okay. Okay, let's have a vote.
Director Eisenhart, Director Edwards, Chair Anderson.
Yes,
Motion passes 3-0.
thank you. Oh, we review the draft of the board agenda. And is there anything that you notice that you would like to have Director Pohl or anything? Okay. If that's it, That's a quick meeting.
Well, so I have a couple of items. I don't know the
Okay.
correct procedure to,
You can ask him now. Ask the rest about
sorry?
Suresh.
Oh, hey, Suresh,
Or Dave.
are you there?
They're both there.
Yes, Director.
New York.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
this is not on the agenda, but unless it's items to be on future agendas, but you are less than a quorum of the board. Once you adjourn the Finance and Administration Committee, you can continue your discussion, not as a committee, but as a less than a quorum.
Okay, so.
Right, but he want to know some questions that he asked about on the last agenda. Down in the,
That's not on this agenda. So my suggestion is that you adjourn this meeting and then continue that discussion just as a sub quorum of the board.
Well, we have an item on here that says suggest items to be placed on future agenda, so.
Right.
It could be just under that.
Well, if it is under that, if it is an item for future agenda, then that's permissible to discuss.
Then let's do it.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you for clarifying.
So, and by the way, the minutes are excellent, by the way, I really want to, from the last meeting. And in the minutes from last meeting, which have been approved now, apparently I had a lot to say. Suggested items to be placed on future agendas. One of them was, can the committee receive an update, should be and, by the way, not and, an update on the rehabilitation project at the next meeting? There was some concern about potential cost overruns, and we had, I think, a vivacious discussion. I know the general manager is not here today. I'm satisfied if we can ensure that it's going to be on the next agenda for finance administration. Is there a reason why we couldn't do that? The update.
Yes, Director, we will bring an update at the next meeting.
Yeah, right. And we were just trying to track costs and also progress, right? So that we can sort of track what
Right,
other
that
costs.
project has not been completed, but we can definitely provide a status update, a progress update as to where we are and how much we've spent from the additional funds that we're authorized to spend.
Right, and I don't remember, Director Edwards, did you want updated photographs of the site?
no, they did them at the board meeting.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
They did those at the board meeting, so, yeah,
That, I had one other matter, but it's not for, it could be after we close the meeting.
Okay, so you've passed your suggestion along. That's all you need to do right now. All right, well, if there aren't any other issues that are related to the agenda, then we can adjourn. Okay, the meeting is adjourned.
So Stephanie, thank you.
Yes, Mark.
Hey,